Hey, Gabe. I know it's a
Oh, it's
spectacular
so
view,
big.
but, it's kind of weird that you ran in front of me.
But there's so much. It's so big.
Oh, this is like half the size of my house.
We live
Well,
in a pizzeria.
well, I'm talking about the house I used to live in. This is
Oh,
nothing. This is like petty money, like hobby money kind of thing.
it's so nice.
Hey,
Uh, you're not a 7-year-old Mexican.
no, that's my gardener.
Right. Well, I'm William Afton.
Sure.
Okay, well, that's my name.
That your name was Emily.
Yeah, it's not anymore. William Afton. Anyway, you have the animatronic we emailed about.
Oh, yeah, it was quite impressive how you contacted me through your own email that you said you programmed. Follow me. I'll show you to him.
This one's a bit creepy.
Very nervous.
Yeah, well, I told you I had a bunch of super fans out there. Some of these geeks used to buy up my technology and resell it.
Oh,
Whoa!
Yeah, I'm kind of a collector.
Obviously.
oh.
How many of these do you have?
In this room are like in total
In total.
373.
Why?
There were so much, and they're a piece of history. So when that museum went out, I just bought all of them.
I'm glad you preserved them for you alone to view.
I thought so too.
Right. You mind if I take a look at him?
Oh yeah, go ahead. I'll talk to your interesting friend.
Don't let him touch you.
Wasn't going to.
So there you are, son. Is that you? Nah. Familiar.
I thought you were interested in the Freddy model I had.
Yeah, I am. Might be him. Hey, do you have the serial numbers written down for this guy anywhere?
Yeah, in the laptop, or you could always do it the old way.
Take the laptop, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Huh.
What?
It's definitely... could be him.
Oh.
Any sporadic movements from any of these guys?
Oh yeah, all the time. Sometimes their audio tracks go off without warning. Sometimes I find them roaming at night. They're relatively harmless though.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I do have an idea, if you don't mind, a little unconventional. Is it okay if I have the room with him?
Oh, I get it. You want to get a little bit more personal. I'll just take Gabe and we'll talk near my bedroom.
Don't let him touch you.
Do we? Okay.
You're gonna find this fascinating. I have so many more animatronics that are in my room.
Why do you have them in your bedroom?
You don't?
No.
How would I start this? It's been a while. Loving embrace, cold indifference. Or I could just tap on the glass, see if anything's there. Hello? Oh, interesting. Come on without any commands, eyes functional. Voice box might be a little bit broken. Still should be in the functional range with limitations. Mike's arms all attached. I'd have to look into him deeper and plug him up to see if anything's wrong with his memory cores, but seems all there. Now listen, I know the last time we seen each other, it was under better circumstances. But there's only one way I know you'll know it's me. And you're gonna hate it. But I always promised that I'd put you back together.
You found me?
Oh, fuck. I thought it was the Spring Bonnie unit. Maybe that was just my own insecurities flashing back through pain.
You...
Oh, thank God.
You look different.
Yeah, kind of had to get a little bit of an upgrade. Well, maybe a downgrade. I'm not really sure. The side effects have been sort of revealing.
But you got it to work.
Yeah, I got it to work. A little trial and error, a little bit more sparks than I like to admit, but it works. It worked twice this time. No fried brains, no broken animatronic parts, a clean transfer all the way through, Chris.
You actually did it.
I did. I told you.
You can...
I would.
You can fix me.
Yeah, I can. But there's some problems, Chris.
What?
Well, I kind of caused a commotion coming back from the dead. And old demons never lie, Chris. Michael has been sort of tailing me. I'm surprised he didn't find you before I did. I kind of gave him the information.
He's looking for me?
He is.
And he's after you still.
Well, he said if I gave him you, he'd give it all up. But that's not what this is, Chris. I'm not here to get you to give to him. What I'm here to do, Chris, is to buy you and to take you back and sort of think about the next step. But I gotta tell you, he wants to kill you.
Again.
I suppose, yeah.
Second time's the charm, right, Dad?
Listen, bud, I never designed these things for that type of interaction. We've talked about this, and Michael feels awful, just awful about the whole thing. But he also has it in his mind that you deserve more than to be admired behind glass for the rest of your life. I have a different opinion.
I don't want to be here. I don't want to be with him.
Understandable. Honestly, I'm surprised that one of these guys haven't ripped his head off.
They can't.
What do you mean?
Well, they can't move from their spot unless he purposely takes them out, but all of them are basically disconnected.
Very interesting. It's almost like he built chambers to actually nullify you guys. Wow. What kind of actually insane considering. Chris, my bigger point is, my whole life, I've wanted to do this. It has caused me a lot. And I don't want to do it to you if that's not what you want.
You've been promising me this for a really long time.
I know.
And I waited a really long time.
44 years, 38 days, 22 hours, 11 seconds, 12 seconds, 13 seconds, 14 seconds.
Are you okay?
No, I'm developing what I can only assume is some of my old tics. Okay. Let me talk to the weird guy. I'll get you out of here. And, I'm sorry to say, but you're gonna have to break your brother's heart.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
my
this all
guy.
this goes.
That's my slugger. If it makes you feel better, you got a new brother.
What?
Okay, that's him. More active than I thought. Hey, Henry. Other guy, Gabe, you didn't go into the bedroom, did you? You went into the bedroom. Gabe, get out here.
Where he wanted to talk.
In his bedroom?
He showed me his animatronics. He has more.
Whoa. I have showed plenty of people my animatronics, and it never ends well for them. I know your type. You think you're smart, slick, and rich with a big fancy house, and you just want to show your animatronics to the world. Well, I'll tell you something. They're mine.
Well, technically, they're mine.
Understood. Now, how much would you do for the abandoned, rotten, not working Fred unit?
Well, it's actually a timeless classic in pristine condition besides some of the vocal cracks. I'll take 30 grand for it.
I'll do 20.
35.
I don't think you know how negotiating works.
I actually have a pretty good grasp on it. You want it and you're trying to devalue the item in my eyes. So I'm just referring its value more for wasting my time.
How about this? You give me the animatronic, and I will give you my autograph. One from William Afton.
You're funny.
Really?
Hey, usually it worked.
Not anymore.
How about this? Just give him the fucking money. Fuck it. I don't want to bargain with you.
Oh, thank you. I'll take the 35. 30. Fine, but you did waste my time.
Give him the sock.
A sock?
Hey.
Yeah, I don't trust banks.
Yeah.
So
There you
how
go.
I noticed you guys just sort of showed up on the bus with a sock full of $35,000 apparently. Why did you bring extra? Because I thought I'd be stubborn and I was right.
Interesting. So how are you going to transport that thing? Weighs a ton. Literally.
Fuck, I thought you were going to pay for that.
Sure.
Why would I pay for that out of my end?
I don't know.
That is also a fair point. How do
Yeah,
we...
could you keep it for like a day until I can arrange it to be picked up?
For another 5 grand, yeah.
Do I give more for the
I
sock?
got this. 2 grand.
10.
Fuck. Shit. Give me a minute. I know these guys.
No. William,
No,
it's getting more. William.
Got this. When I was looking through your program system, I noticed a real lack of organization between the generations of animatronics, and I actually feel like it would be more productive if I could program you something new that would organize all your programming and data into one single file. That way, not only could you instantly upload them in your own way and desires, but be able to actually customize their programming, if you will, bypassing the Afton Robotics code of unethical reprogramming.
You could do that?
I can do anything.
Fine. But I want to watch you do it, just so I know you don't fuck it up.
This is going to take me like 3 hours, so go get me a cup of coffee.
Where's the... Do you have coffee?
No, I got people who make coffee. Just go ask one of my servants.
Okay. Are they in the kitchen?
I don't know, they just roam.
I'll try to find one.
You're making a mistake.
I could probably actually kill you.
Why? I've been nothing but a delight.
You're right, you've been great. You wouldn't mind selling like 2 or 3 more of these guys, would you? My restaurant actually has none.
Well, I could see, but I mean, I'm really partial to my Rockstar set. Would you take something a little bit older?
The original models. How much?
I got like 3 extra copies of each. How about 10 grand because you're doing this for me?
Yeah, that sounds fair. I'm not happy about it.
All right.
See that, son? I got street smarts.
I call them my sons too.